Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you how you can create a beautiful, attractive, and effective presentation using Canva software. And by now, I think you have heard of Canva, a very powerful design software which you can use it for free or subscribe to the Pro and even the Enterprise version. So for me, I'm a Pro user because I do not want to worry about not being able to use the design templates that I would love to. Now let's click in presentation to have a look. First of all, just would like to share with you that there are many design templates available, thousands or maybe more than 10,000. And the style is quite different, so it basically can suit anyone who uses it. For example, if you can see over here, there are very cartoon style, very illustrative style. And once you click in one of the templates, you can apply all 10 pages, or you can just quickly choose one of these styles and add it into your presentation. Okay, so here, if you see there's this template style, you can also click it to change the color style. Okay, it will just basically switch it. All right. And you want to, if you would like it to apply to all pages, you can just click this button. Yeah, if you can see the difference over here. Okay. Now, maybe there are other kind of styles available. For example, minimalistic, more formal kind of presentation for your work purposes. And yeah, there are quite a number of it. Okay. Of course, you can always change the template style, like I've mentioned. Creative portfolio style with a bit different color. And there are also more leisure kind and special creative style, business, history, a hobby kind, and some is very suitable for school as well. So art class, and if you have a particular in mind, you can perhaps just choose a quiz. And here you can see, oh, there are various type of quiz. And the good thing is some of it, they have already those features and questions available where you can straight away use it. For example, this word puzzle, apply all 16 pages. Okay, you can see this. Rearrange the letters as much as possible. Okay, who are the person in charge? How do you do this? The game mechanics. Are you ready? Okay, easy word. Okay, try to rearrange the words and then they will reveal the answer, okay, or answer sheet. So it depends on how you want to do it. There are many templates available. So this tool is very useful if you are, dealing with the education industry. Even there is the memory game, and there are some icebreakers. Okay, would you rather game? Let's play a game. Quiz night. Let's guess the fruit. What time is it? So some, they have already the animation and also video available inside the template. So you can just straight away use it and just edit some text and so on. Okay. Okay. Of course, you can just look at this icon over here. If there is this, so if you are a Canva Pro subscriber, you can get this for free. And if you are a free user, you can just choose those template without this icon. Okay. Now, moving on, there is also this function layout. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, layout. All right. So here there are this basic layout if you want to start from scratch. Otherwise, if you just want a theme template, you can click on these templates. All right, moving on. I think I'll just stick with this template. Okay. All right. Now, moving on, let's go to text. Text, I would suggest you can just use the existing template text and duplicate it to get the right font, more consistent, and also the sizing is more consistent throughout your presentation. So you may not need to use this at a text box with different kinds of fonts, okay? Unless you are using the layout style. Another thing is very useful over here is the elements. There are these lines and shapes, okay? You can click and have a look. Which one would you want to add? To add it, just simply either you drag and drop, or you can just simply click it. Yeah, it will appear in the middle. So by default, they will appear as a color, which is aligned with the design style over here. Okay. Very simple to use. You can just simply click this to duplicate, to delete, and also to format it and arrange it accordingly. Graphics, of course, it's also very interesting because they have the magic recommendations function to suggest to you what are the related graphics suitable for this particular theme. Okay, so you can click see all, and these are some of the elements suitable for your presentation. Okay, not too many because I think existing they have already quite a number of elements in it, so you may not need to overdo it at all. Gradients, stickers, and collections, if you want to have a look, quite number. So for example, if I just want to type books, you can see there are many kinds of graphics. Some is 3D, some is a more cartoon style, some is just a black and white, some is even a moving graphic. So if you don't mind your presentation to have this kind of moving object or visual in your presentation, you may use it. Otherwise, sometimes it may be distracting to your users. They may look at the image rather than listening to your presentation, okay? So think twice before you insert all these elements. Now moving on, we can go to upload. Uploads are those images that you get from other places, for example, maybe your local devices, and you can even upload your own video over here, all right, and audio as well. You can also instantly record yourself and insert that video in one of the particular slides. Moving on, photos, of course, in Canva, if you are a pro subscriber, you can just simply choose these photos and put it in your presentation. And of course, to be more specific, just key in the keywords, okay? For example, I can see teacher, teaching. So there are some images that you can use it in your presentation. All right, to show you how you can edit an image, maybe I just show you how to do that. Add a page first, okay, a blank slide. Okay, when I drag and drop this, it will appear here. Another way is you can just drag and then it can auto fill up the whole background if you want to use that photo as a background for you. Now, for this image, once you click it, you can see the bar on top for you to format it. First function, if you use as a background, normally we would want to make it transparent. All right. And then you can start to add your image in it. All right. So you can just quickly insert any text. All right. And for text, you can edit the alignments and the bullet, or you want to have a more spacing, for example, week and right. So how do you do this is quite simple. They have very basic functions between the letter or between the lines. Okay. So there is even the animation function if you want to insert some animation if you want. Okay. Effects if you want it to have some shadow, right? Another thing is you can underline it, or if you want it to be all uppercase, position it in the center of the image, in the slide. Okay, so that's pretty much of it for this text. You can always change the font or even upload your own font. Color as well, you can change it. The thing I love about Canva is because they always have this called the photo colors, so that you can minimize the number of colors in a particular slide, not to be too colorful like a Christmas tree. So what are the colors here is something like an eyedropper in your PowerPoint. So you can just quickly click it, and the beautiful thing here is there is also the color code available. All right. So yeah, maybe I just want to follow back the color. Now that's it. And next part is in terms of this background, you can also edit the image if you want. All right, there are some functions over here you can explore. Even you can crop it, flip it, animate it. All right. And then transparency, etc. For background, you can always lock it so that whenever you want to move many of the elements on this slide, it won't affect you to adjust the background. Okay, so overall here, if you can see, once you click outside, there is this animation. This refers to the entire slide. So you can click this slide. So in Canva, the limitation is that they do not have animation for each of the elements character on the slide. If you click fun, all the elements, if you have text, images, and so on, all it will use this particular animation. All right. And you can choose to apply to all pages or something, but you cannot arrange the animation element as sophisticated like a PowerPoint. Moving on, let me just share with you. There is also this audio. Okay, before that, there's one more very beautiful function. You can also use the remove background function. For example, this, okay, you can click edit image and remove the background. You can do it quite instantly. Just give it a moment. So this will make your presentation look more professional and it can be more consistent throughout. And if you want to erase this stick, you can just click this and erase it. All right. Okay. See what I've done. Okay. Now there you go. Okay. Okay. It looks a bit awkward, but never mind. Apply. Then this is also a Canva Pro function for your information. Now that's it. So you can adjust the size accordingly. And moving on, there's this audio where you can insert music into your slides as well. To preview, you can click this and you can listen to the song. All right. To add, just drag and drop. There's a place I found in the shade. You can always trim and adjust which part of the music you want it to be to play, start playing. Okay. Now that's it. And videos, of course, is also something very interesting to make your presentation more lively. Now, let me just quickly add one slide. For example, if I just want a thank you slide for to subscribe my video, for example, you can just quickly put it in there and drag it to the last slide. Okay, that's it. There are also many very real situation kind of a video, and you can key in your keywords. For example, if I just want a public speaking related topic video, right, then you can have it here. So maybe you can have a voiceover or music behind, and then you put some text over here, and that will make this whole video looks very professional with your call to action or message. Okay, now let me just share with you the presentation function for this Canva. All right. Before that, what you can do is you can just have a bird's eye view of all your slides over here. You can always zoom in, zoom out. Oh, this one unable because there's this. Yeah, okay. You can just drag and drop. Then another way is you can straight away click full screen. There's a sun in the sky. Because I have music just now, so that's why when I click full screen presentation mode, in that particular slide, so the music pops out. All right. Now I would like to just remove the music. Just delete the music. Okay. Now moving on, let's go to the presentation. There are a few parts. One is straight away to present full screen or presenter view, or you can even record your own presentation using this function. It's similar to PowerPoint as well. Once you click present record, they'll ask you whether you want it with your camera on. If not, it's fine. Then you can just test your mic and start recording. Then you can download it as a video. Autoplay, it's also applicable. For example, if you want to do some photo slideshow, see, because there is this default timing of 5 seconds per slide. So if you use this mode, roughly, after 5 seconds, it will change slide. Okay, so for me, sometimes because I have notes in my presentation, there you go. Therefore, this is also applicable if you have some notes and you want to refer to it when you are presenting. Okay, so let us just click this presenter view. And normally it will pop up another screen, which is if you have a second screen, you can just share that particular screen. And this screen, you can refer to it right in front of you. Very easy to navigate through. Just click this, or even with the keyboard next button, you can go to the next slide. Okay. You can see that there's this notes section over here. And of course, the timing, whether to pause the timer, and magic shortcuts. This is something I like about Canva, which really makes it engaging, especially if you're dealing with students. Okay. Sometimes you want them to work on certain things and you would like to time them. You can use number 1 to number 9. So 1 signifies 1 minute. If 5 minutes, I can just put 5 minutes. Okay. Let me just reshare the screen for you to see the timer. Okay. Yes, you can see the timer screen right now. So another part, there are other kind of magic shortcuts. For example, okay, if I don't want this, I just click it cross. Like B is blur. Okay. Then there is this Q, bubbles. Okay. Bubbles, I'm not sure why for what, but then this one, if you want to congratulate your students, can give some confetti, then some drum roll to announce the particular results, and or you want to use a curtain drop, etc. Okay, but the best thing I like is the timer function. Now, all right. So if you see, you play a video. Just give it a moment. All right. I think because of this. So here are the videos. It can just move by itself, okay, when you reach that slide as well. So that's it for the presentation on Canva. And I really like using Canva for my presentation because it's so easy to use. And there are a lot of interesting features, elements that you can make your presentation more fun, interesting, and of course, engaging, especially if you are doing some educational session. So explore and do it yourself, okay? So this is a really good, quick platform for you to use it. All the best. Thank you very much.